Joining me here to kick off hour number 2 of this program is the man who will be in the booth with me wearing his perfectly Thursday night date night with Brenda Warner finest. Good to see you, Kurt Warner. How are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
Hey. Good to see you.
He's got the show here in London.
Look
I
at
love
us.
it.
Look
I
at
love
us.
it. Brazil,
Look at us,
London.
baby.
It's everywhere. The show travels.
And you were on in Brazil,
Yes.
so I appreciate you being here in London.
Yeah.
Do you see behind you? We've got the bearskin on the running man.
Okay.
You know,
We got it
you got
all
that. It's
going
not
on.
very
I
air
like
like
it.
that. I wish I could have
You
that.
gonna wear
hair.
that on Sunday? I mean, just pop one of those out.
Maybe.
Please
No,
do it.
no.
Yes.
Like,
Yes,
in
Kurt.
London.
Yes,
You know
Kurt.
what I'm saying? And then it would just fit
Mandatory.
perfect for the.
It would have been perfect for us last week in terms of comic relief.
Yeah, maybe.
Kurt.
You're right. That was.
At one point, I was begging you to circle somebody on the screen. Just circle anybody.
Trust
man.
me, I wanted to. I didn't know who to
know?
circle at that point. It was. Yeah, we had a bit of a rough go offensively, didn't we? That was tough.
Are you still burned by it? Because I am. I don't know.
I tell you what, I
the
can't-
Rams and Jaguars are going to help me get through it.
Well,
you know?
yeah, we asked
No,
Coach
get through
McVay, can you give us some 15, 20 passes? He's
He even said that when he sat down.
I will have no problem doing that, so don't worry about that. But I can't tell you how many times I've gone back and thought about what happened at the end of the first half, and I'm still trying to figure out I don't know. I don't know.
The thing that going back to it, and I understand Aaron Glenn was giving us his opinion, that when it all came down to it, and it was fourth down, he didn't want to go for it and give the ball back. So what you should do is take time down and try a Hail Mary at the very least, not just walk off the field. Your questions emanated from the play calling just after the fake punt. You just made commitment, so you might as well get aggressive with your quarterback.
Well, all of it. I mean, they passed to get a first down on the first part of the drive and get out past the 30.
Right.
Like, it's go time. Like, this is what you do, especially, there was a lot of things.
And we'll just hit this and then move on to the present of week 7. Are the Jets afraid of what Justin Fields might do if they let him loose and throw, or they don't have trust in him, or
that's what it felt like to me, was that they were afraid to throw the football, and they were almost happy to be in that game. And so the mentality for me wasn't, let's try to score and take the lead and then we can double up. It was, let's not give the ball back to Denver. Like, that to me was how they played that whole thing. And, I actually tweeted today because I've been thinking a lot about this whole scenario. And,
yes.
And just the idea that I wonder, I always played for offensive coaches. And so for me, their mentality was always, let's score. Let's be aggressive. Let's attack offensively. And I wonder if you're a defensive head coach, if your mentality is so opposite of that, where it's like, I know defense. I'm all about defense. Let's keep this game close and let's win it with defense. And, you wonder if Aaron Glenn in this early stage of his coaching career if that's what it's about. Like, oh, we're in a game. It's close. Let's not do anything on offense to screw it up. Let's just keep it close, and then we'll find a way to win it with one offensive possession, or we'll find a way to win it on defense because they took the lead with a safety. And you just wonder if the mentality, because of a defensive background, is more, let's just play it close to the vest. I was even referencing like Tony Dungy. Like, they beat we beat them to go to the Super Bowl 11-6.
Right.
And I can't tell you how many times I thought, man, if that defense had some semblance of an offense, they would have won so much more than they actually did. But they never did. And everybody's like, well, they didn't have a quarterback. Well, was that by choice? Could they have gone out and gotten a quarterback to do something? But I just wonder sometimes if those coaches just say, we're happy to be in a muddled up 17-16 game and win that way, instead of putting the ball in our offense's hands and letting them either win it for us, or, maybe more importantly, as they think about how the offense could lose it for them.
Kurt Warner here on the Rich Eisen Show. All right, now the Eagles have lost 2 in a row. What do you think? Any concern here now? What you saw maybe from Thursday Night Football last week?
I'm concerned, is for me, just because I don't know what their identity is anymore. Is that I still think they are a good team on defense, but it's like week to week where they try to run it, and then we're going to come out this week and we're going to throw it all over, and then we're not really good at either one of them. I mean, I thought I heard today that Saquon hasn't had a 20-yard run all year long. where that was a staple. I mean, talking about we're going against, we're going to watch the Rams this week. I mean, he had 12 of those against the Rams last year.
Yes.
And so I just don't know what their identity is, and still think they have good players, still think they can be a good football team, but they've lost their identity. And when you lose your identity and you don't know what you hang your hat on, that to me is when I start to worry about a football team.
Okay, so how does that happen? How does a defending Super Bowl champ with such a clear identity lose their identity?
Well, I think the biggest thing that you have to point to is you've got a new offense coordinator. And so as much as it's easy to say, oh, we ran the football really well last year,
right,
come in and run the football really well this year. So much of being an offense coordinator is timing, the plays that you call, how it plays into who the players are that you have out there, or the healthy players on the offensive line. But, I mean, that's really the one thing that's changed. Is that the only difference? Is that the problem? Or are they banged up and just not playing as well in those areas? But I don't know the answer to that, because I think we all would have thought, hey, worst case scenario, they're going to come out and just run the football again and play good defense and win football games, and it just hasn't been the case.
Kurt Warner here on the Rich Eisen Show from London. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.